Homies Overtime. Y'all just check this out real tough on the Homies podcast over there on Steel Curtain Network. Now we on Fans First Sports Network. We need you to get them algorithms up early and often. You can listen to us all on audio podcasts on Google Podcasts, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts, and all the podcast world. But if you're with us now, you're watching us live on YouTube. I'm with the boys, B-Dirt, Tate Boy Fresh. We wait for the dude Pay. Fellas, what's cracking on the OT? What's going on, bro?
What up, though?
Yeah, what? Yeah,
Big
sir.
G, B Dirt. This
Yep.
overtime, right?
Yeah, OT. Let's do what we do.
I need a pay raise.
Here come the eyeballs.
Who? Where you at?
Nah, we're starting to get people rolling in now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The live chat is locked up. Dennis, Tim, Claude. I think I seen Afton. Yeah, they over there. They
Dennis,
early and often.
the quad father.
Yeah, Dylan is in there. Yeah, absolutely. They rolling in here,
Hey.
but they need to get them rhythms up early.
Hey,
Get them
Big G,
rhythms
can I preface something real quick for us?
Go ahead.
This is the Homies Overtime per usual. The first thing we're gonna talk about, Big G gonna lead us on, is the NBA playoffs.
Mhm.
That's why Pay isn't here. He had a live watch show with Chicago Bulls playing game. They got smoked, and they're going home. And so we're gonna talk about basketball, the Bulls, the Cavaliers, and what myself and Big G and Pay gonna do is upload this podcast to our audio. That's rather Cavalier podcast and the Shy City Bulletin podcast. So we're gonna talk about basketball first. We're not going nowhere. Then we're gonna talk about everything else. So if you're listening on That's Rather Cavalier, Shy City Bulletin, you're getting a lot of extra content to listen to when we get done talking about the NBA playoffs and WNBA. We're gonna get into some other stuff. So just wanted to let everybody know that you can find us live on YouTube, and we're live on the Running Through the Jungle podcast, the Bear Claw podcast channel, on X, on Facebook, on Instagram. The Homies SCN. Matter of fact, we got that Instagram collectively. If y'all didn't have one, we got that one.
Correct.
Look out.
That's it, though. I'm sorry, Big G. Go ahead, man.
Oh, you good, bro. You just telling the people where to find us and how to get on. So I'm with it. Hey, so listen, man. We're going to do this NBA talk, man. We got the play-ins basically resolved. We got a game tonight, New Orleans and Sacramento that's going to get on. We just had a final score just here a second ago. The Chicago Bulls got big smoked, 112-91. They Exodus, adios muchachos. So the East is settled. The East is settled, bro. The East is settled. Tate, the first series right off the bat, tomorrow at 1, we're going to get into it, is the Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Orlando Magic. All right?
Yeah.
Preview, what you got.
That's the 4-5 matchup.
Yeah, 4-5. First game off the bat, 1 o'clock p.m. on ESPN tomorrow. The Cavs versus Orlando. What you got, bro?
I'm looking at Quad Father. Dennis said Billy D coaching job. I guess he think Billy Diamond need fired from the Bulls. We'll see what Pay has to say about that.
Yeah, we'll get to it.
But the Cavs, man, they come in the 4 seed. I don't know what you thought about Big G. You think they Matrix for Claude?
Man, Claude, stop it. Claude said the Magic in 4. Stop. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, man. He's such a hater.
I love how hey, you can be in my chat, Claude. We're getting the blood pressure up.
Hey, man, do you think the Cavs threw that last game against the Charlotte Hornets on purpose?
Yep.
To stay in that 4 spot.
They didn't want no part of Philadelphia 76ers. They didn't want no part of them. They didn't want him to take the risk or the chance to see Philly. And I get it. I wouldn't want to play Philadelphia 76ers.
Well, but they wouldn't play Philly because they won. They would have been 3. They'd be playing Indiana.
Yeah.
But if New York had lost that game, they would have been 2, and they didn't play Philly.
That is correct.
See, New York might have got themselves in trouble.
That's correct. But
and anyway, go ahead.
Go ahead. I just think that they feel that Orlando's young. They have a lot of talent now. Pablo is a dog. The Wagner brothers are some dogs. Suggs is a dog. They got dogs down there.
Yeah, they do.
They do. So, but I just think that they needed to get healthy, and they really are looking at this thing from a long-term standpoint to give themselves an opportunity to win a series get tuned up and revved up and ready to ride in the playoffs. So that's why I think they did what they did, Tate.
I really think in the NBA more so than any other league. I think maybe the NHL is a close second.
Yeah.
Your star players have to be battle tested in the playoffs because the playoffs are different. They hit different. They're played different. They're officiated different.
Yep.
And that's the reason why you don't see, even when you saw Magic back in his heyday having success as a rookie, he had those vets there that were really providing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kareem and those guys. So I really think because of that, I give the advantage to Cleveland over the Magic. I think the Magic are talented. I think they're good. They're up and coming team, but they got to get battle tested for a year or two before they can take that from Spider Mitchell.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, I think Cleveland took their lumps last year. How I see it, Cleveland, they, like B Dirt just said, they learned from getting lumped up last year, right? Knicks bullied them around. They was a 4 seed last year, home court advantage. Came and just got drugged across Rocket Mortgage and the Garden. Both places.
Smoked. Big smoke.
And, you know, we lacked shooting last year. So this year they go out and get Max Strus. They go out and get George Niang. They find out about Sam Merrill. You know, they got some good three-point shooters. They bring in some veterans like Marcus Morris and Tristan Thompson, bring in some veteran leadership, attitude, and toughness.
Yeah.
They ain't going to let them young boys just get pumped.
Yep.
Like they did last year.
Yep.
I think Orlando, it's going to be a defensive struggle. Orlando's third in defense. Cleveland's like fifth.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a good defensive matchup. At the end of the day, I think Cleveland's going to have to play both their bigs. The only person hurt for Cleveland is Dean Wade.
Yeah.
So you're going to get a big dose of the main four, the core four, Mitchell, Garland, Mobley, Allen.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it's like what Cleveland can do. They got shooting this year. They got defense. Orlando don't have the shooting that Cleveland has.
Facts. Max Strus, big factor. Max Strus, big
the coach, JB Bickerstaff, and Orlando's coach, is it Jamal something? Jamal Mobley.
Yep, big facts.
They're best friends.
Yep.
Like them and their wives just went on vacation together to Turks and Caicos over the All-Star break.
Yep.
So they know each other, know what each other want to do. I think it's going to be a better series than what we think. Claude talking crazy in 4. I wouldn't even say Cleveland in 4. I actually got Cleveland in 4-2. Yeah. I think we want to win. We want to play some games, be competitive, get a rhythm going.
Yeah.
And so that's where I'm at with that series, man. I don't know if you guys got anything else to add, but that's where I'm at.
No, I agree 4-2 for the Cavs without a shadow of a doubt. I just think that this is the series that they need to get momentum moving into that second round if we're going to make a run to the Eastern Conference Finals. B-Dirt, how about you, bro?
I like that. I think they'll take a game or two, probably at home. Yeah. But, that's all I see. What about you, Pay? What do you think about the Magic and the Cleveland Cavaliers?
Magic versus Cavs, and that's the most interesting matchup in the playoffs so far to me. Well, playoffs hasn't started yet, but I think that can go either way. Magic have zero experience, but I don't think the Cavs have the necessary health, or they've been up and down like the last
since All-Star break.
Yeah, since All-Star break. I think Magic can. I think they can still, if they can steal one in Cleveland, that's going to the whole series is up for debate then, at that point.
Hey, you realize that the Cavs are not missing anybody except Dean Wade. You realize that, right? You realize that this is the healthiest they've been since for the last 30 games.
Do you think just because Spider is back that he's healthy?
Yes.
That's not how bodies work, G.
I think Spider's at least 90 to 95%.
He got some good work the last 3 or 4 games, and he hasn't played in 10 days.
Facts. Yeah, so he's 90 to 95%. He's ready to ride.
He hasn't played in 10 days, and that's how you get tightened up. That Mobley's been, he's missed a lot of games this season as well. Again, if Magic give one game in Cleveland, that whole series is a coin flip to me.
Yeah, I don't see it. I see 4-2. I'm just saying, everybody entitled to their opinion, but I don't see it. I see 4-2 Cavs.
4-2. I mean, that's a pretty contentious series to me. I mean, it's only 7 games. If it goes 6, it's contentious.
Well, we're going to get to it, but I don't see any first round series getting 4-1 or 4-0. Any, but that's just my opinion. No first round series will go 4-1 or 4-0. None. 0.
Oh, no sweeps? No gentlemen sweeps.
None. The playoffs going to be rough this year.
Go.
We're going to get to the next game.
Go ahead and let Pay talk about the Bulls and Heat. We already prefaced this, homies, overtime, but we're gonna upload this to That's Rather Cavalier also. And I don't know if you're doing it with Shy City Bulletin, but so you can go ahead and talk about the play-in game that the Bulls just lost, a close one.
Ooh, the Bulls lost that game twice. That's how bad they got beat.
Yeah.
The Miami Heat had a 19-0 run in the first quarter. The Miami Heat, without Scary Terry, without playoff buckets, the Miami Heat, who have the worst offensive efficiency in the league for anybody over 500. The Miami Heat gave the Bulls nothing but buckets all night.
Wait, no Jimmy buckets, right? He didn't play.
He didn't play.
I didn't really. I was looking at the score, and Big G said he didn't play, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
he didn't play, but you couldn't tell. I mean, Miami Heat. I forgot what the final score. I think it was 1-0. Then had 112.
112-91. Big smoke.
And we were debating in the live show that I just came from on Chicago, Frustrated Chicago. We were debating if the Bulls going to actually crack 80.
Wow.
It was that bad. They looked like we had to start talking about the 90s era NBA because that's what the Bulls looked like. They was out there bricking like John Starks in 94. The Bulls got some issues. The Bulls got a lot of issues. I think I can name 5 players on the team that shouldn't be back.
Hey, Pay,
I can name
that. Pay, somebody said in the live chat right before you came in, they said Billy Donovan need to go. Just your thoughts on that too.
I agree. I would fire him tonight if I was his boss.
Oh,
get him.
You would fire Billy Donovan tonight?
There's no explanation good enough to how the Bulls are the second year in a row, the hotter team coming into this do or die with Miami.
You would just hand him a Southwest coach ticket and say, you ain't coming on the plane.
All
get back.
Southwest tickets are coach. So there's no explanation good enough to how Billy Donovan 2 years in a row were the hotter team coming into this do or die with Miami and got excused unceremoniously. In fact, this one's even worse. And you had pretty much your whole team there, minus Zach LaVine, who hasn't been there since February, late January. Yeah. They don't have their best player. They're not a good team even with their best player. They don't have buckets. They don't have Scary Terry. Their 2 best offensive players are not there. And you got rung up by them.
Kevin Love was out there cooking y'all. He was out there cooking y'all tonight. He looked like the old school Kevin Love back with the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Minnesota Timberwolves. He was lighting y'all up like a Christmas
group
tree.
effort. Kevin Love had his shine. Jaime Jaquez a rookie, and he looked like a seasoned vet against the Bulls.
Smoked
Tyler Hero smoked the Bulls.
Yep.
It looked like an NBA team versus a Big Ten team, to be honest with you. And Bulls Nation, they're pretty much ready for the sky anyway.
Time to break it up. Everybody's packing and going. Time to go.
Not Kobe White. Kobe White can stay. D Rose is probably gonna stay too. Caruso's probably staying. Everybody else, get him out of here.
The Rose contract up?
No, his contract is up. Yeah, his contract's up this season. They're probably gonna re-sign him because he wants to stay. Just because. I don't know why. But
all right, so listen, we're gonna move and we're gonna run down this playoff slate. We got one quick WNBA thing, and we're gonna take a break. First, next series, the Minnesota Timberwolves versus the Phoenix Suns, 3:30 p.m. ESPN.
Big G, you wait. I'm just asking. You gonna do all the West now? Because we started in the East. I thought we was gonna finish the
I thought we were
East.
doing the East.
I'm going down the games in order as far as the schedule.
As far as the schedule. Okay.
As far as the TV schedule. Next game, Minnesota Timberwolves Phoenix Suns at Minnesota Timberwolves, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, ESPN. Who you got and why you got them? I'm gonna start with B-Dirt. Who you got, B-Dirt?
Man, this is one of those things where you expect the Suns. I keep expecting the Suns to turn it on. I keep expecting, Durant, some of these guys, and Booker to take over games. I don't know, man. I think it's time to pass the torch on some of these guys. Like we'll see a trend here. You got the Warriors out, Golden State Warriors. Now I think it's the Suns get bounced in the first round, man.
Ooh.
Taking the T-Wolves.
Okay. Payday. Who you got, bro?
I like Minnesota that series as well. I don't have much faith in Phoenix. I know you that was a preseason darling of yours, but
yeah,
Kevin Durant is just like LeBron James.
A winner, a champion, a winner, the GOAT. What you want to say?
Call Kevin. That is not the adjective I would use when describing Kevin Durant. I would not call him champion.
But just make sure when you say LBJ, you put that name in your mouth. You talk about goatish, goat cheese. Don't be
Let me finish my comparison. Kevin Durant is just like LeBron James, and this one, both of them can light up the box score. Both of them give you the numbers. They show up every night, but neither one of them are good enough now and at their point in their career they can carry a team.
Okay.
Kevin Durant ain't got it. Kevin Durant.
So Minnesota in what? How many?
Minnesota in 6.
Bet corner time.
You know what? Your credit's good with me, G. Let's go. I'll bet.
How much? 15 minutes? Peter, you got the paper?
I got it going right now.
Yeah, let's go. 15 minutes, corner time.
You Phoenix gonna 15? Get them. All right, 15 minutes.
15. Tate Boy Fresh, who you got, man, in this series, man? Minnesota versus Phoenix.
You a Marvel dude, Big G.
Big facts.
It ain't but one superhero in this series. What's his name?
KD.
No, he's not a superhero.
What? You saying Anthony Edwards?
What's his name? Put respect on his name.
Ant-Man.
There you go. I got to go with the guys, man. I got to go with Minnesota too, man. And Ant-Man go crazy, man. I'm telling you. And wait. They gonna finally it's gonna come to time to pay the piper on not having a true point guard, man. It's that time.
I bet money or corner time, anything you want to bet, that Devin Booker has a better series than Ant-Man. Whatever you want to put on it. Points and the Suns win. The Suns win the series. Booker gonna be out there posting y'all.
Damn, he betting money.
I don't care how you want to bet it. Bet whatever.
He betting money.
Booker ready to ride, y'all.
Okay, so let me understand this bet.
I'm letting you take that one, Pay.
Huh?
I'm letting you take that one, Pay.
I just want to understand the bet. So Booker has to get the finisher has to win the series, and he has to outscore points per game than Ant-Man.
Yeah, he is. Booker is.
So what if Minnesota wins, but Booker has more points?
It's a split. No,
so that means I win.
No, heck no. No, it's you get both. You got to get both.
Big G, you're making a parlay bet. That's what you're doing, buddy.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
But yeah, so if Booker scored 25 and lose, and Ant scored 24 and win.
Yeah,
I asked you what does it mean for Booker to have a better series? And you said score more and win. So I'm
we'll work out.
Score more or win. You said and.
We'll work out the details in our chat, in our text chat, and then we'll make sure that everybody knows the parameters of what the bet was on the know-it-alls on Sunday.
Tate, I'll call you separately because you ain't gonna follow this chat. I'll tell you what it is later.
That's we in. All right, next game. We got to move quick. Philadelphia 76ers, who nobody want to play.
What time they play tomorrow?
6:00 p.m. ESPN.
Okay.
Right? Tate Boy Fresh. Our old squad, the New York Knickerbockers, man, are they in a little bit of trouble with Philadelphia?
Why you put R on that?
I was just
Because you was a Knicks fan. You was a Knicks fan. Don't act like you
Yeah.
wasn't.
I like the Knicks, the 90s Patrick Ewing Knicks.
That's a Knicks fan. That's what I was with him.
Ever since that young man was drafted out of Akron, St. Vincent, St. Mary to Cleveland, I've been a Cleveland Cavaliers fan.
That's facts. That's facts.
Man,
I stuck with him for a long time. I was out there hurt. Yeah.
But nah, man, that series, man, I say live already. I said backstage. New York might have messed up, man.
Yeah.
By putting all that pressure, trying to win their overtime game against the Bulls.
Yep.
And all they did was get them the 2 seed and get to play Philly with Joel Embiid back, getting healthier. Even though he had a bad game the other day, he impacted the game.
Yeah.
And they don't have an answer for him. Not Mitchell Robinson. Not is it Havenstein? What's his name? The center. That is center.
Hartenstein.
55.
Yeah. Now I don't know if the Knicks got bodies to throw at Brunson. I mean, not that they can stop him. But, they can put Kelly Olynyk on him. They can put Melton on him. They got some bodies and stuff. So, but I actually
tore you guys up last year. Robinson?
Yep.
Yeah. Robinson. Everybody bullied us. Josh Hart, Julius Randle. That was the Cavs get bullied invitational.
Yep.
But
big facts.
But yeah, man, I like the Sixers in this one, man. I probably like this one could be one that goes 7. Because Knicks got home court. But I'm gonna say Philly 4-2 in this one too.
All right. Bet. Payday. Who you like? Who you got?
I like Philly too, man. 7-6-4L. Yeah, everything Tate say, I agree with it. I mean, Philly. I think they got an answer for Brunson. Not a, they ain't gonna, obviously blank him or nothing like that. But New York don't have, without Julius Randle, Juju.
Yeah.
They don't have a second dependable guy, whereas Philly has, 2.5.
Yeah.
So give me Philly.
And how many?
Who's the half? I'm just curious.
Kelly.
I know Maxey too. Okay.
Well, there's Kelly and then there's Buddy. So either one of them are good for, and Tobias. So out of those 3, one of those 3 are going to mess around and give you 18.
That's facts. That's big facts. Okay. And how many? 6?
Yeah, only 6 because JoJo is still working his way back. So 6.
All right. Got it. B-Dirt. Who you got? 76ers and Knicks.
Man, when I was watching that Heat game, it was Heat Sixers was tormenting me a little bit because how we find out Jimmy Buckets had a partially torn MCL, at least some sort of MCL injury, and I didn't see Joel Embiid look like himself. Yeah, and I just think with the physicality of the playoffs, something about Brunson this year, I'm gonna say Knicks in 6.
Ooh. Spicy.
I'm gonna pick the upset.
Yeah.
And I think White Dante is gonna average over 20 a game in this.
DiVincenzi's. Dante DiVincenzi's. Yeah.
First
Baller.
In history.
Straight hooper, though. Straight hooper. The Villanova boys can play. But if I had to go with Uncle Mo, I'm going to take the 76ers at 7. I like Philly in 7. I just don't think – I think that the inside presence is going to be too much. So that's what I'm liking.
So we picked 2 series and we went 3-1 in both of them so far.
Yeah.
Ain't been no splits or no unanimous.
Nope.
Okay.
All right, last series of Saturday, the Los Angeles Lakers, and which this might be the series that all the eyeballs are on. The Los Angeles Lakers at the Denver Nuggets.
It is. That's why it's prime time.
8:30 p.m. Right. ABC. Tate, you a Laker lover, man. You a closet Laker fan. So I'm gonna let you go. Lakers Nuggets first.
The Lakers is my team in the Western Conference.
Yeah.
I'm a LeBron fan. I was a Magic fan growing up, so I've always kind of had some type of small affinity to the Lakers. They never was over my Cavs and my Knicks. But hey, man, I told you this already. I think B Dirt got a receipt for it. I told you this was coming. It was coming. And the Lakers gonna take out the defending champion Denver Nuggets in 7 games.
I got some corner time on that too.
We already bet corner time on it.
I got some corner time on that one too, buddy. Y'all heard it. Well, I'm gonna have Tate in the corner for the whole show.
I don't bet no whole bunch like that.
I like how you jumped out and bet me 15 minutes. Like, wow, okay.
Right
Are you
there.
trying to get some of that money back? Okay, I got you.
Will play and beat Denver.
I said that was the date. What's the date on that?
4/12.
4/12. Last Friday, I said it. So the Lakers made it to the playoffs. They got the matchup they want. Because if you're gonna play Denver, a lot of people don't necessarily agree with it, but and it's Nick Wright's take from first things first, that you want to play Denver early before LeBron and AD go through the whole playoffs and be kind of worn down towards the end. Go ahead and get the best team out. Take them right now. LeBron's gonna have one of those LeBron type series, man. We talking about 30, 39 and 9 average. Average.
Okay. Pay, you heard him. 39 and 9. You heard him.
At 39. At 39.
Oh, okay. All right, I got you. I got you.
Hey, what's my man Bill Raftery that does the college basketball? What's he always saying? Onions.
Yeah.
That's what you got there.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
All right, Peter, who you got, man? Lakers, Nuggets.
This gonna be the one that's 3-1 against me.
I'm already could tell it.
I've already said I think the baton is getting passed. Nuggets, gentleman sweep.
Oh, 4-1 Nugs. The first gentleman sweep we just said.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. I like that. I like any reason why you say it?
Because they got the best player in the game playing center for them.
Big facts.
And they've got shooting, they got defense, they've got fresher legs. I feel like, they've been there, done that, they've won, they've proven that and their guard play, a little sneaky.
Yeah, it is.
A little sneaky.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is.
So I think that's where their biggest advantage is. So
yep.
I take the Nuggets.
All right. Pay.
It's never Jokic that kills the Lakers. It's the ancillary players. It's the Bronze. It's
Jamal Murray.
Jamal Murray does what Jamal Murray does. Jokic and Jamal Murray, they do what they do, but it's the other players.
Caldwell Pope.
Yeah,
Michael Porter, Eric Gordon.
Them guys.
And pay right because AD DM up, but Jokic averages most assists against the Lakers need to do against other teams.
It's always those guys. If the Lakers have any hope of beating this team, it's everybody has to be locked in on C ball and C man at the same time. You can't have no slip up because it's like the Nuggets do not miss against that team. Like our homie in the chat fam said, Dennis Pavlik, Quadfather, Nuggets have won 8 straight times against the Lakers. And
big facts.
And as a gambling man, shout out to Pay Dirt. I cannot put no bread down or stake my reputation on saying the Lakers to win. I would love to see it, but I can't do it. Gentlemen sweep.
Yeah. Oh, 2 gentlemen sweeps. Oh, all right. Hey, listen, y'all know I'm going Nuggets. I got corner time with Tate Boy Fresh. Nuggets 4-2. Joker wins the MVP of the league. He wins the MVP of the series. They move on down the line. And I got a G Stradamus for you. LeBron James will play for the Golden State Warriors next season. Mark my words.
All right. I want that 15 minutes right now. Remember, put that down. 15 minutes.
No. But he's going to play for Golden State. All right, look, we got to switch to Sunday. To be announced we got it. The Miami Heat versus the Boston Celtics. Sunday at 1 o'clock, ABC. Quick, fast, in a hurry. Who you got? Pay.
Boston and
Miami,
6.
Boston. Boston and 6. B-Dirt, who you got?
No Jimmy. Boston gets rid of the boogeyman in 4. Get the
Ooh,
broom
sweet.
out. Get the broom
Sweet
out.
4-0.
I think
Ooh.
Jimmy done for the year, right?
They
No.
said
He's
several
done
weeks.
for at
They said
least
several
2-3 weeks.
They said several
Oh,
weeks.
well, yeah. He done for the year then, Pay. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I got Boston in 5, though.
Boston and 5.
Gentlemen.
I got Celtics 5. Get them out of here. That might be the only one where I say they gone. They big gone.
That's the first time we've all agreed
Yep. First
in our
first one.
lives.
Yep. And watch Miami get them. Watch Miami get them.
Miami not getting
Miami
swept. I know that much.
Yeah, yeah. All right, next series. The Dallas Mavericks versus the Los Angeles Clippers. 4 versus 5 in the West, 3:30 p.m. ABC. B-Dirt, who you got?
It's gonna be. This is probably my favorite matchup now. The way this is injury and everything's worked out. I'm gonna take the Mavs in 7.
Oh, okay. Mavs at 7. Pay. Who you got?
And the Clippers be beating the brakes off the Mavs. Stop playing. Clippers in 7.
Like it. Tate Boy Fresh, who you got?
Now, I need this to happen so we can get where we need to get.
Mm-hmm.
Because you realize when the Mavs win 4-2, that's my pick. You realize who their next opponent is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me
They
who
play
it
the
is.
one. The Lakers.
No.
I did not see the setup.
What?
Oh, you mean OKC?
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Well, it ain't
next.
gonna
That's
happen.
next.
That ain't gonna happen. So you got 4-2 Dallas?
4-2 Dallas.
The Clippers at 6. Get Luka trash out of here. Get him out.
He
And keep him out.
don't want to see it, Pay. That's where he ducking at.
Oh, if he make it to the second, OKC really gonna get him. But we got to keep it
He
pushing.
ducking. Big
The-
G
the
ducking. Go ahead.
The next series, the Indiana Pacers versus the Milwaukee Bucks, 7 p.m. Eastern on TNT. Tate, who you got? Okay.
Dame time.
How many? Milwaukee and how
It
many?
it might take 7, but if Giannis come back, it's gonna be 6. They probably split 1-1 because Giannis don't play the first 2 games. Then they go ahead and probably win 3 out of 4. 4-2 Milwaukee.
4-2 Milwaukee. B-Dirt, who you got?
I'm gonna take Pacers in 7.
Big.
I like their team defense. I haven't seen
Team defense.
Bucks.
They don't play defense. They score
I've
160 points a game.
I haven't seen the Bucks be healthy.
That's true.
It is what it is.
But be dirt.
He said Dame. Okay. He keeps saying that. I ain't seen Dame bust a grape in the playoffs. We're gonna see. Pay.
Yes, he has.
Hey, who you
Yes,
got?
you have. Yes,
Where?
you have. The Bucks are going to win the first 2 of the first 3, and then the Pacers are going to win the rest of the games. Glenn Rivers, no faith.
So you got the Pacers and how many?
Why you talking about Doc? So you saying they're gonna go up 2-1, then Doc gonna choke per usual.
This is what Doc does. In fact, I'm not even calling him Doc anymore. His name is Glenn. Glenn Rivers.
Yeah. You got the Pacers in 6 or Pacers in 7?
6.
Pacers in 6. I got the Pacers in 7. Milwaukee is up out of there, bro. They up out of there.
I'm by myself with the Milwaukee Bucks.
Absolutely.
Wow. Okay.
Absolutely. The Indiana Pacers.
Hey, live chat.
Out of there.
Homie Nation, y'all remember this one?
Yeah, you by yourself. You solo dolo on this one.
I was out there with the Lakers picking kind of reckless, rooting and picking wild. But this one, these boys wrong.
No, Pacers. Damian, this is for you. That was for you. You know how LeBron said, Cleveland, this is for you. Damian, that was for you. The Pacers gonna get Milwaukee up out of there, bro. All right, last game.
Oh, yeah.
We don't have
my brother a Pacer fan.
Yeah, we don't have decided yet who's gonna play. But one of them teams, either Sacramento or New Orleans Pelicans, is going to play OKC on a nightcap at 9:30 on Sunday. Do you any of you guys like the team that could play their way in to beat OKC in the first round?
I want the Kings are up 5 right now. I want them to win this so that because I can see an exciting 1 versus 8 OKC versus Sacramento. But no, Sacramento and the Pelicans have no shot against OKC.
Yep.
OKC, gentlemen sweep, no matter who they see.
4-1 up out of there. B-Dirt?
I think gentlemen sweep against the Pelicans. I think in 6 against the Kings. I take the Thunder.
Big facts. Tate Boy Fresh.
I ordinarily right here would have picked against the OKC because they're too young. But Zion hurt, I don't see that happening. And if they play the Kings, I'm picking the Thunder just so they can get Luka up on out of here. So I got the Kings in that one. 4-1.
Y'all know how I get down. I ain't even got to tell you. Give me them OKC Thunder and 6 of them, bro, on to the second round.
I really just want to see you.
So you're taking an upset there, Tate?
I'm thinking, okay, yeah.
No. I took OKC.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I want to see them play Dallas in the second round.
Got it.
All right. So, B-Dirt, you had a WNBA thing that we want to get to, and I'm going to throw it over to you, and then we're going to take a commercial break and move on. Keep it pushing.
Yeah, real quick, I just wanted to know your thoughts. There's been a lot made with the difference in salaries and a $20 million Nike contract Caitlin Clark has signed.
Yeah.
And I was just wondering, like,
she got $20 million? $20
million from Nizaki.
I didn't see that. I didn't know that. I just heard it. Okay.
Yeah.
So do we think, with the upcoming contract negotiations going to be happening with the NBA, WNBA, do you think we're going to see Caitlin Clark and company move the needle on viewing in the WNBA and move the needle on, those ladies and their base salaries for their teams? Thoughts?
Can I go first? Can I answer that first?
Fire.
Absolutely. I think that there's already so much percentage of the Indiana Fever games been sold out already. I think there's a percentage of the Chicago Skies games have been sold out already. And how you generate revenue is butts and seats. Butts and seats turn into television contracts. Television contracts turns into money. So that would increase the base salary. But the problem with it is this, is that the WNBA loses $10 million a season. They've been using it ever since they came in. The NBA is paying their tab. So the interesting part is when that red line moves to a black line. When that happens, then maybe you'll see an increase in salary. But I think that this draft class will save the league. There's no doubt in my mind. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, pay.
Clarification: the league loses $10 million a year. The teams themselves are 2/3 of them are in the black, at least for the last 10 years. The first question: does Caitlin and crew increase viewership and visibility of the league? Of course, they've already started. As Big G's already said, there's been some sellouts already.
And I watched the entire draft.
I had it right here on mute while we was recording. But that doesn't equate to anything substantive. I'm sorry, for this negotiating period right now.
Facts.
If you want the salaries to go up right now, or in this bargaining session, the WNBA is going to need to split off from the NBA and have their own bargaining with their TV partners, get their own thing. Because
is the timing right to do that?
I don't think so. Because you need data. You don't have the data to do that. To make that type of jump. I think they should bet on themselves, but from a business standpoint, I don't think this is the right time, because we're all going to be tuned in to watch Caitlin's first game. We're all going to be tuned in to watch opening weekend for the WNBA. The point is, are you going to be tuned in on week 5? Are you going to be watching? Are you going to be watching after the Olympics when everybody comes back? That's the key point. You need that. You need those data points to understand. All right, when is the right time to make that run? Or get your own TNT contract, get your own lifetime deal, or whatever the case, wherever you want to get some viewership. But the money doesn't come from gates. Doesn't come from the gate. The money comes from having a TV partner. The money comes from having a good sponsor. The WNBA has good sponsorships, but if they want to increase the salary, if you want to have that conversation, which that we've been having that conversation more than 10 years, if you want to get it there, support on TV, buy the league pass, watch the games. That's the only way.
Got you. Tate,
you got anything you want to share?
Hey, man. So I agree kind of with what everybody said, especially Big G's take about butts and seats equal revenue. Butts and seats equal ticket door money from the tickets. You got people in there buying concessions, going to the team shop stores, stuff like that. You got a lot of exciting young players there now. I think so. All those numbers will go up. Pay is also right. You do got to get a TV partner. That's the most important thing. But I think they're on pace to get TV partners now. You know what I mean? Kind of, even some kind of like the UFL has. Like the UFL's on all networks. Different games is on Fox, is on ESPN, is on NBC.
Yeah, that's facts.
So I could see something like that happening. I mean, they have more viability than the UFL does.
Yeah.
To me, right now.
Yeah.
And y'all ever watched the movie American Gangster?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What was Frank Lucas selling? What was it called?
Blue Magic.
Blue Magic.
Yeah.
Caitlin Clark is Blue Magic. That's where I'm going with this.
Wow.
And it's gonna be popping, Big G. It's gonna be selling like hot fire. So, they might have to get through this season and the Olympic part of things and come back from that. But once they rebound and get a steady pace, steady trend going from there, they gonna be okay. Caitlin Clark came in number one pick, getting paid $75,000.
Yeah.
Next year, that number for number one pick might be double.
Wow. Wow. Okay, I feel it.
You
All right, fellas.
that out.
Yeah, we're going to take a quick commercial break. If you're watching us live on YouTube, stick with the Fans First Sports Network Homies Overtime Podcast. If you're listening to us on audio, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your audio podcast, just give us a second. We'll be right back if we hit a word from our partners on the Homies Overtime Podcast on Fans First Sports Network. And we're back on the Homies Overtime Sports Network, Fans First Sports Network, Payday, B-Dirt, Big G, Tate Boy Fresh, all in the building with the OT. B-Dirt, what you got, dog?
Well, we're going to keep it quick here. We went a little bit over with the NBA playoffs, but they're very important compared to what we're talking about now. We're talking about a 162-game schedule, and we're only about 20 games in. So we're going to give our Major League Baseball updates. We're going to talk about our teams, but we're also anything you want to add about what you've seen in the league so far. If you want to address anything, go right ahead. But as it stands right now, leader in the clubhouse, Chicago Cubs, 12-7. That's a .632 winning percentage. Right behind it, Big G, 12-8, and then we have the Tigers and the Reds both at 10-9 now.
You should put the Cubs even higher than where you had them right there. They should be not just number one, but just put them on a God tier, because the Cubs, out of all these three teams, they didn't get to play the White Sox. They ain't propped up by the Detroit. Got to sweep the White Sox. So the White Sox are they're a single A team. The Philadelphia fifth. The Phillies just gave them 9-0 today. And the Reds beat them 2-1, I think. So, I mean, let us play the White Sox, and we can figure some things out.
The Reds swept them, but y'all got to play the Mariners, and they got a losing record, but they swept us.
A losing record is one thing. The White Sox are completely
they're off to a historical bad start.
Pay, you got a half a game lead on my Phillies, who last week you dogged out and said we was in the last place out of our 14.
You don't cut it out,
now all of a sudden we right back in it, and you talking about a godlike level? You need to stop it. You need to stop it right now,
compare.
bro.
We don't have the White Sox propping up ours. In fact,
We ain't played the
Not-
White Sox. What is you talking about?
who did you play today?
That we just started a series with the White Sox, dog.
So you have played the White Sox.
One time, bro. One time. Come on, bro. One time.
Okay,
That one
okay.
game,
I won't put the Cubs at a God tier. I say the Philadelphia Phillies are number 2, and the Cubs is $25,000 alpaca. This is you block that out, right? That's where the Cubs are, because we've done this without having to play the White Sox. Just point that
big.
out.
That's
But B Dirt, you said 12-7, right? The Cubs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in the loss column, they 2 games ahead of the Reds and the Tigers. 2 games.
Facts.
Okay.
And listen,
And one game ahead of the Phillies.
Pay, your shirt is great. That Tate, not so much. G, what do you want to say about your Phillies?
We injured. What we do this every season. We start out for the beginning of the year, the first 30, 35 games. We got a lot of injuries and all whatever else. Ultimately, we get warmed up and we ready to ride. You get where the Cubbies been at has the Cubbies even sniffed or smelled any part of the postseason in recent history? They big trash compared to the Phillies, bro. I can't wait till we get them in a series because we're gonna smoke them. But I got this last thing to say, B Dirt, and I'm done. All them Pirates fans talking all that big yak, and they big trash. 11-8, they started out all tight. By next week, they're going to be under 500. And for all the Pirate fans that was out there talking about they going to do this and they going to do that, they garbage. I told y'all that the Pirates was trash. So get ready. Y'all going to be way under 500 and be in last place in your division within a week or two.
All right. So for those of you listening at home, for 90% of that rant that Big G just went on, Pay was playing a violin for him. I also want to say for you Pirates fans out there, since a lot of the Steel Curtain Network watches this, I told Big G before we started this, got a kid in AAA that has not given up an earned run yet, and he's going to be coming. Pitching is there. Pitching is young. They've given up a couple of late, comebacks from an all-star closer. I don't expect that to go on long term. I think they're going to be right around that 500. They're mill around that 500 most of the time. Tate, you want to speak on your Reds and anything else you see in the league that you might want to address?
I'm just going to report on the Reds real quick, man. I agree with Big G as far as the verbiage he used. Straight trash. My Reds has been trash, and it's because I'm not using injuries as an excuse, but they missing TJ Friedel, starting center fielder. They missing rookie third baseman, Noel Marte, and we missing somebody else. But the thing is, the pitching. Montez came over from the Yankees, started out 2-0 with like a 2.25 ERA. Last 2 games he done played, he done been blasted. Now he's 2-2. Hunter Green, and I like Hunter Green a lot. A lot of talent. He hasn't put it together yet with a third pitch, and so teams are sitting on the fastball, curveball, splitter, getting in good. So we got to get our pitching together and get healthy. And I said that we wouldn't be under 500 all season. We were 99 coming in tonight, and we got to win against the Angels. Mike Trout and the Angels. So we're 9-8 now, or 10-9. So, it's going to get better, but right now, I'm going to say we playing like trash.
Full trash.
So Detroit Tigers have some good young arms. I've been impressed with some of the guys. Some of the couple pickups we had, not doing great, but I like some of our arms to build on. The problem we got right now is we wouldn't hit water if we fell out of a boat.
Big facts.
Couldn't hit our way out of a wet paper bag.
Shout out to Javi.
Yeah.
172. Hey, take him back, please.
My favorite player in the majors, Javi Baez, El Mago,
El Garbanzo,
El Adioso.
Hey, listen, man.
Garbanzo,
Everybody else
Garbanzo.
talking about injuries. Can I talk about injuries too?
So I got one other take I want to talk about before, and you can talk about all the injuries you want to. I do want to talk about how much money the LA Dodgers have spent just to be 12-9 right now, trailing your Chicago Cubs and Philadelphia Phillies. I just want to throw that out there. Now, they're lucky their division right now is also trash, so they're still leading, but I digress. That's kind of a disappointment to me for that team to be that stacked on a roster and spend that much money and be 12-9 right now. But Pay, you were saying injuries.
They still got the MVP right now, so they'll be better. Since everybody else talking about injuries, let me talk about injuries. The Cubs, they lost their opening day starter on opening day. One of the better, in my opinion, one of the best pitcher in the National League. He ain't coming back until mid-May. We just got our number 2 starter back today. The one player that's still on the team from the 2016 World Series team has been garbage. He might as well be injured. He's pitched 12 innings and he's given up 17 runs. Our best setup man is out.
Big trash. He big trash. 12 innings, 17 runs. Woo.
12.
Garbage.
12 year. He has I think it's something like a 20 ERA, something like that. Our best setup man is gone. Our best batter just got hurt earlier this week. Our bullpen has been garbage, and yet 12-7.
So you're saying you're getting ready to implode. Got it. Tate, speaking of number 2s, your number 2 team, Guardians, tied for the best record in the league with the Yankees at 14-6.
Ooh.
Anything you want to say about them?
Yeah, no, they're playing good ball, man. Shane Bieber got hurt early in the season, so they're down their ace, but they're still finding ways to win. They got under new management this year.
Yeah.
Terry Francona's gone, so they got some good young talent over there, man. So I like what they're doing. I predicted last year, a little early now. Remember I predicted last year Guardians Reds World Series?
Yeah, you did. You did.
Talk to me in July. I might be coming down that way again.
Wow.
All right, so that was obviously not our best takes. Let's start talking about something we know a little bit more about again. Football.
Yeah.
I want to touch on college football. If you haven't known or haven't seen, a couple of rule changes for this upcoming year.
Mm-hmm.
Helmet communications, out of the archaic ways of holding up weird signs.
Yeah.
They're going to allow helmet communication this year on offense and defense, and they have finally instituted a 2-minute warning for the first half and the end of the game.
Yes.
What are your takes on that? We'll throw it back over to you, Tate. What do you think? You like the new changes? You think it's or you should have kept it the old way?
I love the new changes, man. I mean, it just works, man. And you'll have those changes will have even more than they are now, quarterbacks ready to come into the NFL and play. Even down to the 2-minute warning and running the 2-minute offense and all that, how to use that extra timeout. Because they stopped the stoppage after a first down, right? They stopped that last year.
Yeah. Yeah, the clock is running.
Right. So yeah, no, I definitely like it. And just on top of that, because you're talking about college changing some of the rules to pros, I love to see the NBA go to a 1-and-1.
Oh, like collegiate. Makes sense.
All right, Pay. You like the changes? More changes? Less changes? What are you thinking?
You said everyone has a mic in their helmet now?
No. Offense and defense has a mic.
The quarterback and the green dot on defense.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you. So
Taking the NFL communications.
Got it. So that I'm good with that. You know, let's move the game. I think that would be you get cleaner plays, cleaner communication, equal cleaner plays out there. So that could be great. In fact, I think that's not credits, but benefits the defense more so than the offense. The offense has already had that advantage for the longest. Now the defense can play around and get some stuff going down. Yeah. I'm all for it. Let's keep moving in that direction. Let's help out the defense a little bit better.
I feel it.
Yeah. So I like the new changes too. You know, especially a 2-minute warning. I think that just adds more excitement to the game. So we'll switch over here and start talking about uniforms, right?
Wait, I can't say.
Wait, what's that?
Yeah, I can't say. Wait, I can't. I gotta get a say about what's saying. You know, I am the one with the Level Up College Football podcast.
I didn't know you wanted to talk about college football, G.
Yeah,
my bad. Go ahead. Yeah,
what
do you got?
The bottom line is this: college football is moving closer and closer to the NFL. Next year, we get a 12-team playoff. They've already ruled for the year after that a 16-team playoff, right? So, in order to get the game as close as you can get to the NFL, you got to play NFL rules. Now, I'm not saying they're going to change and switch out hash marks, but definitely you're going to see resemblances in a college football game like how you see in the NFL. And then once we get to this big 70-team Super League that's going to happen by 2026, 2027, you're really going to see the whole college football switch over, and it's going to be like the minor leagues for the NFL, bro. We are going to where college football and NFL are basically going to merge and look like the exact same game.
What do you think about the helmet communications? You like
it? It's long overdue. It's long overdue.
Which makes it look more like the NFL game. So
makes that rule from the 90s where you're not allowed to scout in person obsolete, huh?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. So you know what that means, right? Old Connor Stallion's gate ain't no more of that, dog.
Look, can Connor come back? Can we get him back?
It's all in the helmet now,
Can
bro.
we have him come
bring Connor back and give Reggie Bush his Heisman back.
Yeah, big
Connor has a job in LA now, guys. Come on now.
Connor ain't got no job in Los Angeles. Don't you start that rumor. He ain't out there with the Chargers. Nah.
He's driving the RV.
Maybe. Maybe cross country, bro. From Ann Arbor to LA. Yeah, maybe. That's about it. He ain't doing nothing else. But yeah, absolutely, bro. I think, like I said, the game is going to move closer to the NFL. Like I said, they're going to make so much money off this 12-team playoff. That's why they've already ramped it up to 16 for the following season. Well, how do you got to make the game faster. You got to make it look like the big ticket. NFL's king. College got to look just like it. So that's where we're heading. That's what I like.
What uniforms be dirt?
Oh, I was talking about those NFL uniforms. You see any of those starting to drop?
I know the Lions got some new ones. The Jets got some new ones.
Did you see the Browns?
Yeah.
They changed the color of the face mask. Wow.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you who's
just like the Browns normally do.
Yet. I don't know if y'all seen it yet, man. But the Houston Texans uniforms, they didn't already put the helmet out there. But man, oh my God. Man, I'm a big diehard. That's why I know the Steelers. It's time for the Steelers to have a yellow jersey with black letters outlined in white, a yellow helmet with a wider black streak on it. It's time to do something different. I know it's traditional, but man, these NFL teams' uniforms is balls,
just
bro.
Don't bring the bumblebee back.
The big
Lord,
ugly bumblebee. I can't take the bumblebee, bro. Not for the Steelers, but
the Lions one I liked, if you haven't seen it, is black, blue lettering, white outline, and then blue helmet with a black lion on it, white outline. Yeah, that's it.
Hey, that mug is fire, boy. But the Houston Texans, man, oh my God. The Jets is a throwback. But the Browns, I like to change up. Yeah. I
Jets
like the Browns.
Is a throwback.
Yeah. But
to the Ken O'Brien days.
Yep. But then that Houston Texan. Woo!
I've heard rumors about the Bengals. One going back to the old Bengal falling down, like the cartoon Bengal with the helmet coming. I can't stand that logo.
Which one?
It's like a cartoon logo. It's real long and skinny, and the helmet's like flying off of the Bengal. It's just a weird old logo.
I don't remember. I just remember the one with said Bengals, the one Kenny Anderson wore.
It's pre your time. It's that old. So it's ancient. Is
it ancient or was that a shot at me? That was a shot.
Yeah, that was a shot at you. Yeah. The other thing I like, and I don't know, I've seen it leaked, but I don't know if they're going to do it. The invert, instead of having the black stripes on the orange helmet, having orange stripes on a black helmet, the black matte with orange gloss. It looks pretty sick.
Ooh, see, that's what listen, I'm a diehard traditionalist Steeler, bro. And yeah, them bumblebees is ugly, bro. So Dylan he said, hell no, fine. No, them bumblebee uniforms is big trash. There ain't no way in the world we need to put them ugly uniforms back on ever. But if we get to when we get to a yellow with the black letters outlined in white, oh my God.
Dylan likes the bumblebees, huh?
They garbage. They garbage,
I
man.
really
They
didn't like the
horrible.
bumblebees even.
Yeah,
Right,
just like I don't like Green Bay's old uniforms. They just plain
Yeah.
and ugly and old.
horrible.
So we're here. We're here wrapping up. We're at that hour mark. We appreciate all you guys rocking with us. Please hit that thumbs up, like, share us,
Algorithms.
tell a friend to tell a friend about us if you haven't already. But before we get going, one question I gotta ask Pay, since you weren't here in the first one. I'm gonna put you on the spot. If you had to pick one player from this draft that you would pick to be an All-Pro / Hall of Famer, you can't pick Marvin Harrison, Amarius Mims. Who else did we pick? Joe Alt or
Who did I say? Oh, Roma Duze.
Roman Dunze. Who else would you pick outside of those guys that might be an All-Pro or a Hall of Famer?
Caleb Williams.
Well played.
Get the big trash out of here, bruh. Ain't no way.
Have
Trash.
the Bears ever had a Hall of Fame quarterback?
They ain't never had a quarterback to pass for 4,000 yards ever in their history.
Sid Luckman is in the Hall of Fame. The Bears have the most Hall of Famers. Sid
not a
Luckman
quarterback.
is Red Grange and Sid Luckman are quarterbacks, and they're in the Hall of Fame.
Red Grange, Sid Luckman. Yeah, we going back
We
to
got
the
two
40s.
now. We got two.
Garbage.
Hey, it ain't bad. 80 years between Hall of Fame quarterbacks ain't bad.
But no 4,000-yard passer ever.
Thank you, G, for reminding me. That's correct. The Bears have never had somebody throw for $4,000.
Ever.
That's hard to do.
Yes, the ever. Yes.
Can we wait after the last two seasons you've had? Can we wait until one of your quarterbacks do something and talk about quarterbacks for a while, G? You don't get a pick on quarterbacks right now. After
Why
the
not?
Kenny, the Kenny Pickett experiment, you got to watch these guys do something.
He was garbage. He was big trash. I'm glad he's gone, but we got Russie and Justin.
You
now,
said
so
he was going to be Joe Burrow. Like, I do want to remind you.
Yeah,
that.
two seasons ago, and I woke up real quick, fast, in a hurry.
That was my comp. That was G's comp. That was Shady McCoy's comp. A lot of people were saying that.
And I woke up quick.
I did not.
It's time to go.
I said when he got pressure, rushing up the middle, especially, he got happy feet and he threw off balance.
He did.
That's not what Joe Burrow does.
In fairness, I can speak for myself. I said poor man's Joe Burrow, but okay.
Okay. Fair enough.
Great value, Joe Burrow. I'm glad he's going. He ain't never going to see no black and gold ever again. He might not be over there in Philadelphia too long. He garbage.
He wasn't even poor man's Joe Burrow. He was Timu Joe Burrow.
Out of there. He got maybe 2 more years left in the league, maybe 3 max.
All right. Well, we appreciate you rocking with us as always. Pay, tell them where they can catch you.
You can catch the Bear Claw Pod anywhere you get your podcast: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube Music, Amazon Music, Pandora, wherever. We are worldwide. You can also interact with the Bear Claw Pod on Facebook and on TikTok. TikTok is Chicago Bear Claw, and on Facebook it's the Bear Claw Podcast at Hallis Hall. You can catch all of these. You can catch everything that we got going on YouTube. That's full episodes of the Bear Claw and the Shot City Bulletin Board, as well as some visuals, some shorts. And the YouTube channel for that is Frustrated Chicago Sports Fans.
All right, Big G, you want to tell where you can find you and Tate at?
Yeah, everything on Fans First Sports Network and Steel Curtain Network. But you're going to catch all of us on Sunday for the NFL mock draft on the Know It Alls podcast. That's capital KNOITALLZ, Know It Alls podcast on Chilltown Network. Fans First Sports Network for the audio. Chilltown Network for the video, but we're going to be podcasting on all our channels too. And we're going to have the whole crew in there. And it's going to be fun, bro. Because believe it or not, even though we get into it over here about little stuff in there, I value and respect everybody that's in the Know It All's crew's opinion about football. These guys have some great minds, and they understand what time it is concerning football. So that's the next. Make sure you check me on Level Up College Football Podcast. And don't forget to watch Pump Your Brakes Podcast with me, Shannon White, the Triple OG, and Tate Boy Fresh on Wednesdays on Steel Curtain Network.
I've got Running Through the Jungle Network over here with Tim Lyons, Justin Lacey, my boy Chase Younts. We are now also going live, so check us out. Wednesday night, we will be live at 8 p.m. on YouTube. And as always, you can get us anywhere you get your podcast. Tate, the OG of this group and the Steel Curtain Network, you want to take us home, my guy?
Yeah, man, real quick. If anybody listened this far from the NBA and WNBA talk from the That's Rather Cavalier podcast, because this is going to go up on there. Hope you enjoy listening to our football talk, our baseball talk. We talk all kind of things. Go ahead, if you're listening on that channel, follow us on the homies, Steel Curtain Network, FFSN, search that, and on the Know-It-Alls. And like B Dirt and everybody, Pay and everybody said all the other things we got going on. So appreciate it. Yeah, man. Thanks to everybody for joining us in live chat. B Dirt, thanks for keeping this train on schedule tonight. Pay, glad you could join us after your boys got smashed. And I really felt like the Magic could win take was misery and joy's coming at the beginning. I just didn't want to get into it. But so we are finished with that. Big G.
Yes, sir.
Shoot everybody deuces, man. Let's get out of here.
One time. We'll holler at y'all. Thanks again. Get them algorithms up, and we'll check you guys next week. Peace.